This is USVI News, your Virgin Islands connection.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for USVI News. I'm Emily Matson. VI Governor Albert Bryan Jr. is in Washington, D.C. for meetings with White House and members of Congress. He's in our nation's capital for a series of meetings to discuss issues of importance regarding the U.S. Virgin Islands with the White House, Biden administration officials, and members of Congress. Governor Bryan is traveling with his senior advisors for a number of appointments throughout the week, including meetings with the Deputy Secretary of HUD and the senators of New York, Oregon, Idaho, and Louisiana. On your screen is a list of just some of the topics that are being discussed this week. WAPA and issues with its propane supplier Vitol, which suspended sending propane fuel to the territory and could result in rotating blackouts soon if an agreement is not reached. Also talking about the reopening of the St. Croix refinery, the rum cover-over, which are taxes collected on rum made in the USVI and sold in the mainland. It saw a drop in taxes collected on each per proof gallon last year, which has led to a significant drop in the annual sum paid to the territory by the U.S. Treasury. The governor will also be discussing Medicaid, CARICOM, and provide updates on the territory's recovery from the 2017 hurricanes. Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Roach is the acting governor while he's away, and Governor Bryan's scheduled to return to the territory on Friday, December 2nd. On Monday, Governor Bryan and senior staff met with White House Associate Director for Puerto Rico and the territories, Gretchen Sierra Zurita. They discussed a number of matters relating to the USVI, including the rum cover-over legislation in Congress, EPA permitting and the opening of the refinery in St. Croix, and financial strategies to address the Virgin Islands Water and Power Authority's Vitol debt. Also on Monday, the governor toured a high school in D.C., meeting with the company who designed and built it. That's because they will be the same designers and builders for the construction of the new Arthur A. Richard K-8 school in St. Croix. Area veterans interested in taking part in a Veterans Appreciation Day sale should sign up this week. The Virgin Islands Office of Veterans Affairs will be hosting the day sale on Saturday, December 3rd on St. Thomas from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. It was set for back on November 5th, but because of inclement weather at the time, it had to be postponed. All veterans interested in attending the day sale are asked to visit the St. Thomas office between Monday and Wednesday of this week, when you'll get a t-shirt that will serve as a ticket to get on the vessel. The day sale will include entertainment from the Spectrum Band, free lunch, and of course, camaraderie. Giving Tuesday, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, is a time during the holidays to give back. There are a lot of local charities in the Virgin Islands which could use your financial assistance during the holidays. And if you're looking to help others this Giving Tuesday by donating to charities online, cybersecurity experts say you need to be careful to avoid getting scammed. Lindsay Stone shares the warning signs you should be looking out for.
Unfortunately, on Giving Tuesday and around the holidays, charity scams are going to be going around.
The Better Business Bureau reports 40% of giving happens within the last few months of the year. So how do you know your donation is going to the right place?
The main red flags would definitely be to verify the organization's name to make sure that the charity is either not being spoofed or a scammer is not using a like name.
Shelby Felblinger with the Better Business Bureau says don't give in to pressure to give on the spot.
And you should also watch for these vague program descriptions so you know exactly what your money is going towards.
Charity scams are some of the most difficult scams to verify because there's no real way to track where your money is going.
Give yourself some time to do some research on these organizations, and no reputable organization is going to ask you to donate immediately.
That's why experts recommend using tools like Charity Navigator or Give.org, which offer free tools to evaluate thousands of charitable organizations.
A legitimate charity, one that is a nonprofit, that is where you can give a donation that is tax deductible, will normally display what's called the EIN, the Employer Identification Number, somewhere on their website.
Eugene Spafford, a cybersecurity expert at Purdue University, says always ask for a receipt of your donation. He recommends paying with a credit card so you have legal protections.
Be sure to read your credit card statement to make sure you recognize all the charges and that they went where they should. And if not, call the credit card issuer right away.
And if you believe you've been victim of a charity scam, report it to the FTC or the Attorney General's office.
And this Giving Tuesday, the Community Foundation of the Virgin Islands is asking for you to consider a donation and join the largest philanthropic network benefiting the USVI. For 32 years, CFVI has been making a difference, funding programs and initiatives in the community to benefit Virgin Islanders. Since its establishment back in 1990, CFVI has awarded $53 million in grants, scholarships, and services for organizations and initiatives benefiting VI residents, also ensuring opportunity and sustainability for current and future generations. And speaking of giving, here's a way to give and perhaps get something back too. The Humane Society of St. Thomas is currently hosting its annual holiday fundraiser. It's a chance to win tickets for a variety of great prizes. For $10 a ticket, you can choose from 20 prizes, including a $1,000 cash prize, hundreds of dollars worth of gift cards, and various local businesses too. You can buy as many tickets as you want online at humanesocietystthomas.org. The drawing will be on Sunday, December 11th at the shelter, and they're going to be hosting that drawing live on Facebook as well. Residents on Hawaii's Big Island are on alert after a massive volcano erupted Sunday night following a series of earthquakes. There are no mandatory evacuations right now, but they are keeping a close eye on the lava's movement. USVI News' John Stalin reports.
The world's largest active volcano lit up the night sky over Hawaii's Big Island, erupting for the first time in 38 years. Thermo-imaging caught the moment Mauna Loa began spewing lava, creating an ash cloud so large it could be seen from space. Scientists say magma has been building underground for nearly 2 years.
We knew it was coming. We just didn't know that it was going to be in the middle of the night after Thanksgiving weekend.
Mauna Loa last erupted in 1984. Lava came in within 4 miles of the city of Hilo.
You know, we're way overdue. We were way overdue for a Mauna Loa eruption.
The scientist in charge at the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory says there's no telling what may come next.
We don't want to try and second guess the volcano. We have to let it actually show us what it's going to do, and then we inform people of what is happening ASAP.
Mauna Loa's neighbor Kilauea erupted and destroyed hundreds of homes.
And that happened in the middle of a subdivision. And that's where people were getting infected right at the moment when it erupted. This is in a remote area where we can still prepare the people to evacuate at any given notice.
Scientists say it could take weeks or months for the lava to reach residents if the volcano continues to erupt, and local officials are urging people to stay calm and have a plan in place in case of an emergency. John Stalin, USVI News.
Wow, some amazing footage there. Thanks, John.